and that seems like that happens to us a little bit, but it's a matter of kind of wearing the other opponent down. But I think sometimes our conditioning becomes a working for us. We got some guys that can hit some home runs when you're out of shot, and if I can play really, really well.
Well, you get the road win, head back home against Washington. It's going to be a big game, not to stay in next week, but that home crowd's really going to be a key.
Yeah, it should be. We love being at home. Obviously, Washington had a big win playing in the stadium last Thursday night, so we're excited about the challenge, and we're going to go back to work on Monday.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks.
All right, Jerry, back up to you.
Marcus's first road game tonight. How do you think he handled the pressure and the?
Marcus did a nice job. No one's going to play a perfect game. I didn't call a perfect game. He didn't play a perfect game, but made some plays for the first time. I think people challenged him with his feet and did a real nice job running and keeping drives alive. Had a couple really nice reads, getting the ball on people. But it's when you're dealing with a freshman, and that's what Marcus is, a redshirt freshman. It's every opportunity is an opportunity to learn from him. So for his first one out of the gate, to be 1-0 out the gate, I think it's a pretty good deal.
Coach, what was the message at halftime?
We're going to go back out and play the second half.
Anything? Did you have to say anything, get them fired back up? They were kind of flat coming out of the first half.
I like to give the other team credit. I don't know why other people don't like to do that. I'd like to give Washington State credit. I thought they played well in the first half.
Talking about the challenge in secondary, they saw a lot of balls tonight.
Yeah, they did. I don't know the final number, but we knew going in they were going to throw it first and then throw it second and then throw it third. And then continue to throw it every once in a while, once every 15 plays and hand it off to the running back. But that's Mike, and that's what Mike does. And we knew it was going to be a big challenge, not only just for our secondary, but for everybody. For the front in terms of generating a pass rush, guys having to stay in coverage, and they've got some receivers that, obviously Wilson I think is a real special player. But I was really impressed with the other guys in terms of how well they caught the ball. It seems like they got a pretty good understanding of what Mike's doing offensively. So, that's what you're going to get when you're putting in this Washington State team with Mike. You get 60, 70 throws, and we're playing on that all week long in practice. And you got what we planned.
Hey, Chip, sorry if you've already talked about this, but can you address those 3 sacks at the end of the first half and maybe how that kind of helped slow down Washington State, but also gave you guys a little bit of momentum going back into the first half and kind of killed any momentum they had at that point?
Yeah, we always talk about that pass defense takes 11, and it's everybody. It's a pass rush, it's coverages, it's linebackers disrupting routes and not letting guys down the field. So obviously that was big for us to really kind of push them back, and take them out of the scoring range. And anytime you get a sack on the quarterback, it's really a negative thing. The statistics are really tough. It's like 8% of the time you score when there's a sack within that drive. So our guys understand that. We think we can get to the quarterback with not always having to sell out and blitz, and that's what we did. And that front of ours, I think, is a good group, and kind of sets the tone for us on the defensive side of the ball, and they did it again tonight.
You said earlier in the week that pass defense starts with the pass rush. How much do those guys up front help the secondary?
Yeah, I thought they did a great job, not letting him, keep his feet comfortable. And I think, very rarely will we bring in a lot, and all out blitzing, and really trying to generate a pass rush for 3 and 4 guys. And I thought those guys did a good job.
Do you know before the season exactly what you had in Barnett?
Yeah, he's been we're longer than Michael. They were the 2 main horses for us running-wise. We had some great games. Mike didn't play against Arizona State. Kenyon had a great game. Went for 170 that period. I've got a ton of confidence in Kenyon. I think he's one of the better rushers.